Do you have any thoughts on the development of the video game and the mobile game?
Yes, I think if one endeavors into creating a computer game or even a mobile game, which I think is a better choice, if it's an indie development company like mine, for example, it's very important to pay attention to, do you have a plan and do you have a good team? Because in my journey, which was very tough, I've seen several teams who couldn't make it because they didn't feel enough of team spirit, and also they didn't have the knowledge of what awaits them, because there could be several challenges that if you don't foresee them, they're just going to destroy the team spirit. So for me, luckily, I was able to go through all of them, especially through stuff like dealing with bugs, or when something cannot be compiled for several days and you're trying to find the source of a mistake, and it can be very challenging, even for several weeks probably. So yeah, I think having a plan is very important for games development. And also just enjoying the process. Like maybe you like drawing characters or making levels. That might not be enough, or maybe it might be actually, but try to reach out for various things in the game dev, like programming, animating, design, or even marketing. It's all very important things that the team has to think beforehand, before they begin working together.
The Spider Planet is the newest game released by the Valve, right?
So that's the newest one, yeah. And currently it's still in the development. It's an online game, which was quite interesting thing to do for me, because I never made online game before, or never attempted to. But yeah, Spider Planet is currently the newest one. It's running on 3 servers, one of which is in USA, another one in Russia, and also in EU, to reduce the latency so that it's more comfortable to play. Spider Planet is a game about spiders on the planet, basically.
Yeah, I have tried this game.
So we have them running around, and they can shoot at each other, and the idea is that you can take the control of your spider and compete against other players to mark the largest portion of your planet and become like the top of the leaderboard player.
Yeah, and the next one is, may I ask, what is the inspiration for the development of the Spider Planet?
Yes, because I've built so far 2 games. One is Brave Safe, which I've spent 3 years in total to release, and then the Spider Planet, which I built in 6 months. There's a contrast between them, and I wanted to be as pragmatic as I could with my second product, because the first one, the Brave Safe, which is a game about knights, it's very I've put my heart and soul into every single piece, and I've spent so much time polishing it. Whereas Spider Planet, I looked at the market and I said, look, what can I do the best to attract as many players as I can and get them hooked into my game? So that was basically the inspiration for my second Spider Planet game, I think. Simplicity, and also being pragmatic is what's very important nowadays, at least for the saturated market of mobile games.
Yeah, and the last question is, are there any new games under development of the Valve, right?
I'm currently looking into what extra ones I could make, but even though there is something currently in the plans, I cannot disclose it. But yeah, certainly Wellride will continue to release other games. And also, I think, while developing my second and first game, I was looking into AI and seeing how I can combine it to put it into the games. I've spent in total 2 years hardcore grinding into AI, and I think I have the idea of what to do to make my game more interesting, to put some AI agents that are going to be more human-like and less like bots, which I think is going to be a nice enhancement to the games.